but the smoke will continue to force their hand,
coming.
and they are charging into Diha's site. Good shot, Jack's down, and more to come. Hunter committing into the site now. It's solid from the B defense. Spinks does meet Alexi B's Glock. After the first two, Madden's already quick to respond, but all of the jewels go G2's way, and that one falls to Hades. 1 on 3, 1 on 2, and that bomb going down safe. Into isolate. They can likely double peek it. It's Alexi and Hunter on that site, and he clicks a lovely second onto Hunter. Making a real round out of this. Alexi trying to play the mind games. If Hades gets the read, gets the timing, this could be quite the clutch to get the confidence going. Smoke out, spots him out, still alive. Time is ticking. Smoke will get a bit sketchy for Alexi once he's down there. Sound and pushing. Hades, this looks good. That is miraculous. And he's been having a tough tournament. First round elimination game in that lower bracket, and he delivers that 3K.
Just as Yanko was putting his head on the chopping block right there for ENCE, the defuse comes through and a massive...
The play to G2.
Looking to go mid to B here, which is a good call against the AWP. But it could all be a bit of a ruse here. Smoke has Bloom towards CT spawn. That will draw the rotation of Madden back over. Nico now outside long with util of his own, and Alexi B with one more smoke. It's going to depend on how well placed these are. Extension smoke dropped, and here they come.
Hades racks up another, already fragging hard. 5-0 in the second round. Nico flanking nicely. Snappy, aware, and dynamic on the MP9. Brings Nico half. Hunter as well working low. 20 seconds. Hades knows he's being swung upon, and that's big. Long range on the MP9. Madden contributes. They're running out of options, G2. It's just that AK on Hunter you can hope for, and it does post onto Madden. 10 seconds. They will close in on them, and G2 come up empty.
Might be a finish towards the B-bomb site relatively quickly. The defense split in the standard 2-3 configuration, as Nico and Alexia are working on patrolling and controlling this mid-territory. Short taken.
Very clear intent. Nico just to ensure information is not being sought after early by ENCE. I say that, Snappy is having a look long doors.
Yeah, one of the positives right now is if they do head towards B, they might be able to stretch their legs out mid to B. There's nobody too close besides Spinks here, but Madden has held on to an incendiary here. That is going to be important. Oh,
it's like an early commit here on G2. Repelled by the flame, it's Nico who's going to be first contact, but well timed on Spinks' frag. Lays Nico to rest. Diha as well contributing. It's one back. It's Spinks doing a lot for ENCE here. Quick shot, quick as anything. 3 out of the...
Madden over towards long if it was to go down. And
Nico's gone. He was healthy as well. Problems for G2, Chad.
Massive issues here. Monacy yet to find a kill. Sure, he found a tag there with the AWP, but hasn't connected anything lethal just yet. Flashed off.
Flash. Hunter builds G2 back into this round. This one feels necessary. Madden, fast flank. They may not be ready for it. Hidden from plain sight behind the doors.
For now.
Oh, Alexi. Quick headshot on the low HP, no less. Second kill for the Finn. 3 on 3, and you heard
that, yep.
Ooh, Hunter's pulled them right back in.
But it's Hades here to try and stall this out. Spinks on B, Hades on A. Pick your poison, G2. You've got 20 seconds to do so.
I like this from Spinks. With the time so light, it may be a lazy clear. And he hears them coming. Bomb now loose. He gets them both. Spinks, the demon on this B site. Time for Monacy to start fragging. There's one. Time as well. He could come up clutch. Hades had one. Now it's Monacy's turn. And in fact, against the man himself. 8-0 right now. Will Monacy topple him with his second contribution? Lovely angle he's managed to find. And ooh, a question of whether or not he commits. Just didn't catch a whiff of him. Kit present. No rush right now for Hades. Honestly, thinking it through. Same dynamic, and there we have it. Another clutch for Hades. Not bad. .jpg. Full magazine sprayed through the smoke. He just wants to chip anyone at the forefront of the pack. They do return fire. Takes a bit of damage, and look at this util. ENCE know exactly what's up. They're not overthinking it, not overcomplicating it. Madden's going to have a divider smoke ready in his hands to drop and play around. You can see he's lining up now. And here comes the commit. Madden's going to be a problem for them, as will those nades. Hunter trying to keep himself alive, and Madden dancing around that smoke. He's got a lovely bit of cover. It's not bulletproof though, but that doesn't matter. Finally falls to the flames of Alexi. 15 and counting as the bomb's going in. No nades arrive. All used prior, and now it's Monacy. Doesn't catch the flash. Should have.
Oh no!
Should have Hades dead to rights, and now it falls apart. Jax has to save him. He's got the first of the clutch. 2 more advancing towards him. The Frenchman under a lot of scrutiny now, and Hades not missing a beat, not missing a shot. It's the Poles unified.
Counter-Strike, this time Spinks onto the secondary AWP. D-Heart out with the spawn towards long. Molly comes in, but they're ahead of it, and he's going to get one completely blind. Monacy goes down. That's the AWP in the bin one more time.
Yeah, it's going to be Alexi B to try and bail them out, but Monacy again an opening death, and it's Nico who picks it up and does better. Only the first, though. He does miss one through the hip. Snappy could get them all. It's too easy for the Dane now. And G2 left scratching their heads, completely divided now in a 2v3.
Well, here's the conversation as Spinks is about to push into tunnels. If he takes out Hunter, they know that the defaulter, it's a shot through the wall, the connection not there, and denied any space. So if there was a chance for this round, that kill for Hunter felt like it was mandatory. You can see the USP crosshair completely in the right spot, but the trigger not pulled as doubting himself, Hunter does regroup now with Jax. A minute on the clock, and this would be a great 2v3 situation to breathe some life into G2's T side.
Yeah, but they'd trade one of those mollies for a smoke, wouldn't they? No opportunity to obscure view of the remaining three, and Hades has this cross on Xbox. He can jump, you can strafe, but he will have a shot, and it's too easy. Jax just dry across, and Hades will collect your hate. 13 bullets, still enough. Needs another headshot, does go down again. Alexi's util strong. They have the site, a best opportunity we've seen from them. An afterplant now, weapon retrieved as well. Hunter armored, and yeah, what are they doing over there? Nico.
Around the world maneuver here. It looked like the Spinks just considered it for a moment, but if they quickly get a move on and they start retaking, they have a number advantage here, ENCE.
They don't know it. He's still considering that potential for a late arrival, but you gotta pick up the pace soon. Nico through CT, they're not. Oh, yeah.
Deagle in the back.
Oh, great shot. No react, and Hunter and his cousin work it out for G2's first. But time has passed, no commitment yet out of G2. They are heading back to the site they just had success upon. Oh, what? Spinks with a third. Monacy frustrated. G2 motivated, 50 seconds on the cross. Good flash, will get through. Nico for the re-smoke. They do want to get that bomb down, but the rotates in and they know it. It's not going to be easy for Alexi, and he doesn't have any help. He's just got to do this on his own. 3, breathing down his neck as Nico goes for the hero play. Live if you can, Alexi. They're chasing him down. They can't find Nico. They'll surely work it out. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. Hades will have a have a look. Nico's caught him. The one-on-one. Snappy doesn't go for the defuse, and so Nico can fake it out. Big round. Don't forget the finances here. ENCE counting on their leader to close here. Throws his deagle through the door. Snappy fakes it out, working it out. Nico's playing a very smart game of counter here. Snappy goes for it, and his back is exposed. Nico's played it to perfection and pulls G2's second consecutive. Sweep back through. Alexi has that Mag 10, and there's a reason he went back for it. Nice deagle back. That's the bomb on the floor, and Madden does have a lot on his plate here, just a scout. 30 seconds as they flash off mid. Snappy not going to be exposed, but the bomb retrieved. Close quarters and not checking his tunnels. It's a free frag for Nico. Set for a third now, as Snappy's the only real contributor, and it stabilizes into Hunter. Pops his head clean off, and Madden might be there to catch him on the way in.
They can smoke doors here, and they've done it the safe way. Need to make sure they don't step before it blooms. Time might be an issue. Overstepping the mark. The tags come through, and the deagle hasn't connected. They're in.
One low, though. Jax at 30. Some Hail Marys through the door.
They're going to push.
What the hell? Madden's going straight into the smoke and waiting. Sprayed down now. Snappy needs something. Doesn't have the health. A 1v2. Nico tidies.
Mouth of Mopos just the other day.
Good shot. Nico's definitely present here in this game. Do or die. Early doors for G2 and ENCE.
And the funny fact is, one of them will be joining Heroic. Another name was on the tip of everybody's tongue for a potential deep run in this event. Coming into the last event of the season, it felt like an event that was wide open. You had Na'Vi and FaZe at the top of the totem pole, but everybody else was a bit more of a, I don't want to say question mark, right? Everybody has the potential. There was a storyline around a bunch of different teams. You got Cloud9, Heroic, NIP, G2,
Big
ENCE, Vitality, right? Yeah, sure, big if you're Maui Snake, but...
4 rounds sounds a whole lot better than 0, which is where they were 4 rounds ago. Monacy, good to get some confidence boosting, getting a second frag down.
Well, we can hear the yells, but we will actually have an opportunity to check in with what's going on.
Let it go. 3 of them, but he reads the boost. Knocks Hunter off of his perch. Nico hiding in plain sight behind the car. It's
Gone
Snappy as well, straight through the window. And they're running out of opportunities now, G2. Look at the ground they've got. Sure, you can have long, says ENCE. You can have it. We're not going to let you pass this line
Spinks has got
in
this.
the sand.
Alexi's done.
And Spinks have traded places.
Oh, the timing,
He just
the timing.
away, and now Diha doesn't know. We need that back, and Spinks saves the day on that one. Light on time, light on options, and it's light on players. G2 running out, just Jax. No hope here. ENCE do weather the storm of the long take.
Oh, that's a crispy one there from Jax. We know his aim's on point, but he's only got 14 seconds to work with now, and looks like he wants to retain the AWP. They should oblige as he's around the corner and nobody will be able to run him down in time. So that will be the 9th round, and breaking the streak, the 4 consecutive from G2 now. ENCE will post their first in a while.
m0NESY could extend this here. Diha managing his angles well, but m0NESY's got him dead to rights. We do see him build upon it.
Clean start to this round, and the conversion should come with it. So much time, so much util, and 2 fantastic openings. Your Star Rifler and your AWP.
Wow, Hades has done a lot with that incendiary. It doesn't look like it, but the fact that they just were flashing for long doors control, he might slow them down on their clears as well, expecting someone to still be there.
This is an awkward push that he's in right now because Nico already has short control, so he likely has to stay scoped up as he creeps forward. Nico might just bop him away with a tap here, or the AWP could be quicker to the draw, and there it is. Hades draws one back. That's going to alleviate a lot of pressure, but Jax has just applied a whole lot more.
Yeah, Spinks is going to hurry over there, but there is potential flank as well. These orbs are not ready for this. And Spinks, another tap to the back of the head from the Kovac. It's Hunter to finish with Flourish. Hades, he really just wants blood and not going to be allowed. Nico revokes his permit. Uh-oh, Snappy's got a bit of a misjudged nade there. And they're already sweeping in. Nico has had enough. He already has the 6th in his mind. It is just a question of making it a reality. SMG is really not the weapon for this, and everyone we cut to just gets completely decimated by the taps of these AK-47s. It's Diha that's made a different bit of a change of conversation. It would all have to be all Diha now. m0NESY does miss his first. They're just going to group up. Nico decides he'll take the first fight. Spotted out again. They have to come to him. All blind, finds cover, knows he has the bomb in his control. So it is still a bit awkward for G2. Using their nades, dumping them. Trajectory implies Hunter CT. Diha's managing his angles well. Worried about long, but goes wide for Hunter. Oh, tip of the head, shining is enough.
In the early stages.
Wow, that is lightning fast. m0NESY. Oh, m0NESY starting to happen. G2, they did not have much, just some pennies from the back of the sofa, but the scout is there. The Deagles are too. Nico with his signature Deagle Blaze. Can he finish what m0NESY started? Doesn't get checked. Madden snaps in. They have the sight now. They can slow it down, and those aggressions are cancelled. Hunter and no armor 5-7. Destined for an 11th now, and Snappy, not known to be an AWPer, but equipped with it, looking to ensure safe passage of Hades' weapon into the next. Will be
A setup. So if ENCE stick to their guns, which is looking very likely to be this execute on towards A, they should, at a minimum, get the bomb down.
He's taken thousands of this exact angle. Whoa, Snappy brings the fight to them. Bit of a mess out of that one. And m0NESY's caught Madden on the cross as well. It's all G2. Trying to put something down range. Nico staying dynamic though, does elevate over that CT smoke. And Hades now just looking to maintain his AWP. So G2 show that they're not giving up without a fight. This will close that deficit to just 4.
And well handled. Could head towards the Gandalf position and try and flush him out if he goes for the divider simple one way. But here they come, slow and steady.
You got time. Those smokes, you don't have to immediately go, but that's a nice to delay. You can see they just keep replacing that incendiary. What? Hunter Smoker Vision gets 2, completely blind us, maybe a slither. m0NESY will put the final nail in this round's coffin. There's nothing to be said or done by Spinks and Hades.
Curious if he could have seen something there, right? Because as soon as they crossed, he fired, and as soon as the second crossed, he fired. So,
give you perspective, right? We're in round 22, he's done 63. He did 1,000.
Well, I think he's done about 100 this round, so let's...
Yeah, CT side's not done, Chad. Yeah, hold on. Hold your horses. It seems like, oh, Alexei's going to rack him up. No one can get past his line. It's just Hades again, last alive, no hope, no health. Alexi B awakens with a quad kill.
Quite aggressive, straight through the mid-door smoke here, walking into Nico, who's once again caught off guard.
Walking in, Snappy again, just trying to find a timing. Good pre-fire, Jax adapts. Firing blind, does catch Snappy, one back as well, well connected by Madden. They know they've got one lone defender on this site, or they was. Hunter sees and learns firsthand what Spinks is capable of. We do see the plant go down.
Lexi's going to flash. Lexi's going to go, I think.
This would be a very early contest. Yeah, straight in and down. Odyssey did deliver one. Does he really want to have a look in at this one? He's got $8,000. There's nothing to stop him having a look. See if anything spectacular can be salvaged by Odyssey. The first of the three. Diha overextends, can't adjust in time, and they will double peek. No slash on the orb either. Double smoke. Very diligent, but it doesn't matter. Nico and Hunter, a deadly pairing, have handled the business that remained. 14 looms. It's just Snappy.
Maybe Jax here to complete the set and to be a team ace in the favor of G2 to notch 14 on the board, but Snappy trying to hide in plain sight. Nobody poking and prodding in his direction just yet as Hunter walks through the door, gives up one. Position now, Noted are taking the fight towards CT. He should be dead to rights. We'll grab the second onto Nico. Surely not more for Snappy. He attacks away and Jax is there. It will be the team ace.
Out mid already. Fearful of Nico.
I think they want to feign this to at least draw Nico, but the bomb is here as well. So is this just a commit? Looks like it.
Yeah, and Hunter's going to be called upon. Oh, good on the first connection. Madden with nothing to contribute, and it seems it's fallen apart. What is going on here? Spinks gone. And G2 looking to have recovered. Dust 2, it's their pick. Ancient next, and one more body drop. G2 survive. Dust 2, a great...
Under the rug, get it done 2-0. ENCE want the rebuttal here and taking us to nuke. And by doing so, we're heading straight over towards B. Up and over the lane towards mid seems to be name of the game.
All right. Already, good night for Hunter. He's not going to clear his corners, though. Nico lying in wait, backs are turned, and he should have both beautifully strung together. Yeah, chef's kiss from Nico. Optimal execution, clearing their corners is a necessity, and they've got themselves in. Honestly, might want to contest this with the support of Alexi, and he's very quick on the draw there. Now, the bomb does go down, so something to be celebrated for ENCE after what really was a... What is he up to? Does he want to push on this? He does. Flash in and just mistimed. Madden will take him down. Good catch to clean is Nico. Another double on the cards. He thinks better of it. So they do maintain this cave control.
Curious smoke. I think it's just so Madden can at least stay alive and they can now turn their attention to walk up the long ramp. Hunter gets flashed on in. A proactive stuff grabs another kill, but Spinks gets the trade and they just walk into Nico. He falls down another.
It's all Spinks. He's given them a leg up in this round and up the box. Down goes Odyssey. Jax, the A player, arriving late. Manageable task on his plate, especially if he can take down Spinks. It cost him a heavy blood price, but Madden equally low. One bullet is all it will take for either of them. Oh, well played. Okay, so if he smokes and fakes, Madden either going to reveal himself with a wallbang or walk it out. Jax, you need to tickle it now. Does so. Reveals himself, knows where he is. Spray and flame, spreading as well. Jax, no territory, just gets out, needs a fresh mag, and he's given up the ghost. No kit available. Madden clutches up with a low HP.
Now, ENCE quite literally have the
well
entire map to work with, and they walk into this. They walk into 2!
3 frags from G2. Oh! Spinks eats lead. Nico feeds him. 3 from the Deeg, and it was one of the only weapons in play.
That was it? It was just USPs and a Deagle.
And they've gotten it down to a 1v4. Horrible for Diha as he does some housekeeping. Doesn't want to get this any better for G2 than it already is. He could win this, though. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But G2 already got the lion's share of the legwork done. Don't need to throw this away. Don't need to take a fight in vain. Nico's bringing that AK into play as well on the fade. He's in the right place. Diha trying to rat through the smoke. Alexi's going to stop him in his tracks as well if he walks through. Here's him, baits him. Nico's got him. What a round. I mean, look at it. A lot of moving parts to the openings of Ancient these days.
bit of space, and well, the adjustments to that spam mean it's not quite as easy to get the damage you're looking for, but Red House under threat here, and with Hunter tasked to cover that off, and the temple closed on at A as well, it means that 2 players have to hold A, 1 mid and 2 towards B.
Very tight line here from Hunter, and he's actually called his cousin into action. Alexi joins him. They are going to have a spray down showdown. And just unloading magazines. Nico, he wants to get this done quick at a nice tidy 4. This is Dunzo. Just the dig on Diha, couple of clicks. Jax was laughing at him. Flames, they don't care. m0NESY blind, holding down the spray was Madden, and m0NESY still hits it. Jax supporting spray. Diha catches the emerging Hunter. And the T's, they are sprinting. Look at the pace of this round. Oh, 1 in the back of the head just before Diha dipped away. And Jack's ready to play in the temple. Spots the cross to big box. 3, however, in the A site. It's his responsibility. He's calling for aid now, but they are far away. How long, how much does he want to engage? Oh, not ready for that. Spinks pushed up to CT. Finally puts one down onto Nico as he takes his 3rd death. This looks like ENCE with the pace change off the back of the timeout, no less.
I was worried. I was very worried about that utility there and how they were going to get into this, but are they really going to try right here? Flashed. It's a team flash, and the bomb more than half gone. Should be saving now.
Should be. Won't be as they push on in. Fights go down this time. Nico, missed shot, punished for it. It was Spinks, but to take him down is an achievement in itself. Alexi B does avenge his fallen comrade. And he's whipping out the AWP as well on this repeat. Diha far more pushed up than he anticipated. Means Hunter's got a lot to do. Poor angle management. Madden just whips the bomb out and is punished for it. A 2nd out of Hunter. It could be 3. Diha tracer fire. It leads to the 3rd. Triple kill out of Hunter to seal the deal for a 5th. Jack's already pushed A, so they know likely lane. And Snappy doesn't have the health to really give this a look in.
Yeah, he has a couple of choices here, but with so much time left on the clock, I'm not sure which is his best option. The close nature of the early stages of map number 2 means neither team has had the loss bonus.
Last time, maybe revenge. Yeah, Alexi not expecting that, and a double on the Mac 10. Madden does more than was asked of him.
But they know Jax was over towards B, so A, maybe it's open for business.
Is it over? I mean, they can go into A completely no resistance. Hunter second guessing himself. Now the util spotted. And it's a tough retake. He's going to be ahead of this. Oh, not today, says Hades. An important frag to post, and it does really limit G2's options. You can see Nico's already receding. m0NESY's going to be very hard-pressed to get away with that AWP.
I think as soon as a player is boosted up towards that tree and you don't have any site control established, you're going to have a real rough go getting back in, and you could see that was Hunter's fate. So great work from ENCE to take advantage of a bit more of a risky maneuver from G2 there. You could see they wanted to change the way they're approaching the CT side, and that proactive nature came back to bite them as Madden continues to march forward in cave. And once upon a time, in the early days of Ancient, Madden was the man on the tip of everyone's tongue. He was doing a lot of damage. He was an absolute monster. ENCE need that form when they need it now as they all start to clamp on in on m0NESY's position. Left, right, and center will have to hit some crazy shots right here, but Madden will do so with the Glock, gets the frag. Early with Nico going nuclear.
Yeah.
And then Hunter had a big round as well. So there's 3 of the 6. So is it maybe the cousins having to just drop bombs for them to be able to convert rounds here, or is there going to be contributions from others? Because look at this.
I mean, he has to do something. He's one of the 2 saved rifles. m0NESY on the AWP posted up, and a hard flick to hit just on the slither gap, and Snappy holds his nerve. Holds his spray. One back from that AWP.
Oh, they want him.
Oh, in the transition, Jack's bodyguards. It's Snappy and Spinks, though, to end it. And m0NESY in a tight situation. He will miss his shot, and Snappy brings home the 6th round, unless Hunter's USP, no armor, has got anything. Until the jump. Now audible. Perhaps indicates he's aware that that's been a gap.
Look at how much utility you have left over on ENCE right now. I suppose Hades is rendered useless by being in this position, and I don't mean him as a person, I mean his utility. So
Spinks could flash Hades through if he wanted to have a look. I don't know whether or not they want to push any further. You can see he's maneuvering back now. Hades, rather, ENCE grouping up through cave.
Could be a B hit 3 here.
They're doing contact. Yeah, element of surprise is massive. Nico waits it out, and it does reward him. 1 more required, and a missed shot out of Spinks. That should mark the end of it.
Trying to avoid him is very difficult to do, but G2 looking to string another one here.
Yeah, they might want to bully Jax on A, but first through mid. is the play. Spinks has got some pep in his step. And whoa, big exchange. Jack gets one from the grave, so an equivalent. Malcolm,
That's the bomb spotted.
Yeah, look at this. Constant equivalent exchanges. Hades is anticipating this. He knows that it's an easy route to respond. Spots out the SMG and plucks him straight out of the pack. There's two more here, and NiKo trying to disrupt that plant. Doesn't announce it immediately. Now bodyguarded. Spinks keeps his teammate alive, and it's Hades to pull. Honestly, got out, just poked his head out of the smoke and gets a rude shock as another loses their life. Was that Hunter? Yeah, but pushing through willy-nilly. Trying to avenge the early opening.
This one feels destined to be done for ENCE.
I mean, yeah, call it 8. That's a very good haul.
Even with the explosive, massive plays from NiKo here, this game doesn't feel like it has a whole lot in it for G2.
Yeah, and we are going to get the opportunity to contrast directly. ENCE's T side, the dynamics, the pace changes, the pressure points on A, and we've seen their conversions on B. 8-7 secure. Now it's
one and is held at bay for now. I'm not sure where they can really fall back to because the rotation is actually one step ahead of them. Spinks has started to worry about Red House. Madden will actually take that position as Spinks is helping out A, and they're just running into Diha. The Galil spams down one. The trade is there from Alexian. Maybe they'll be into the side at least.
Hot on their heels. Was snappy. Madden's got a good position to catch after the plant, but Monacy's just taken down that Temple player. Get nothing done. It seems they can, Chad. No NiKo, no problem. Monacy steps up to bat. Barrel did stick out and allowed descent. That's the end of that. Okay. Starting to burrow in towards Temple. He'll have the first sign on the cross. Jack slips into the site, unbeknownst to Hades. Lots of bodies. Nice elevated angle, but caught out on the second. Spinks sticking out, and already G2 3-2 in the trades. Honestly, he's got that Temple on lock. It's a nice safe plant. NiKo is going to be arriving late should he be required. Madden still concerned about it, but G2 have already made it look silly. Hard shot, not for NiKo. Constantly shifting, tiny pixel head, but pops it. Well, Chad, this was ENCE with their, what could have and should have been that first gun round back if they wanted to take us to that third. Now G2 starting to sit down in that driving seat. 12. And
who was just jump spotting mid.
Was past tense because the mollies are coming straight for him. Now what's the reaction? I like that more than the smoke. Beats the flames. And calls upon Diha to bait. CT smoke. They know the one donut. Trying to wrap around. Snappy pre-aiming this. Jax's legs will betray him. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. But NiKo with the rebuttal. Into donut. We'll find out if it's sweet or not. Missed shot. Hades. Oh, and Monacy both taking it in turns. Got a lot of pressure on his shoulders now.
He's pinned.
And Monacy will punish. Advantage G2 into the site.
Great smoke.
How do you get back in? Madden wants to try and contest the plant with the flames, but it's going to be a bit too late. Maybe? No, combined with the spray.
Gotta get it down.
A lot of pressure. And through for the defense is Monacy. Spinks looked away. So many people here. He does take the first. Alexibees loses his head. It's Hunter with the two-man spray down. Already running out of opportunities. Diha's been having a tough second half, but not going to say, or rather not going to give up just yet. Hunter catches it. Diha pulls us back into a slowdown. 3 versus 3. Snappy versus NiKo next on the agenda. Does he know? Oh, he does now, and Snappy goes down.
Madden and Diha are on A. They got completely faked out by some light util. NiKo's surging forward. He's going to take this space, and Monacy's going to come up long with the bomb. It can go down. Jax is in float. This is looking great for G2 to get it done now. A clean sheet on the T side of Ancient.
Never have I seen G2's T side look this clean. ENCE completely absent. AWOL. It's up to Diha. Nice spray out of NiKo. Catches a nade. It's up to Madden. Jax to finish it. Alongside with Monacy, finds himself a bit of form here on the attack. No kit. It's gotta be no hope. ENCE about to be eliminated from IEM Cologne 2022. It's up to Jax though in the clutch. And that'll do. 16 secure. G2 live on, and they will run the gauntlet a little more in this lower bracket. ENCE packing their bags. Last place in IEM Cologne 2022.